Now, for the ratee, rater, and approving authority, ayan. So, ito naman din po, no, yung nando din po sa interim guidelines, na just to have a review, just in case hindi pa rin po natin nababasa. Okay, kung ang ratee po ay master teacher or head teacher with teaching load, ang rater po ay si principal or si school head. At ang approving authority, as you can see, kung small and medium divisions and large and very large divisions. Okay? For teacher, ayan, sa mga eskwelahan na walang master teacher, wala ring head teacher, and assistant principal, usually ito yung mga small schools po, with ang teacher po nila ay siguro siyam pababa. No? Ang rater po ninyo ay si principal or si school head pa rin. And again, ang approving authority ay si SDS at si ASDS. Now, for teachers, at saka ALS implementers na school-based, okay? Ang rater po ninyo ay si master teacher or si head teacher or assistant principal. So, principal and school head ang inyo pong approving authority. For us implementers, especially ng mga nasa CLC po, no, na hindi naka-attach po sa isang school, ang inyo pong rater ay si EPSA in charge of ALS or an education program supervisor in charge of ALS. So, ang inyo pong approving authority ay si Curriculum Chief of the CID, ng Curriculum Implementation Division in your schools division office. Okay? Yan po ang ating rater and approving authority. And then the next one, the tools, forms used by personnel. Kasi marami pa rin pong nalilito dito mga kasama po, no? For head teachers, designated at school head. So, karamihan po ito ay sa elementary, no? Marami po tayo. Siya po ang school head ng school. OPCRF po yung gagamitin po ninyo. Kapag kayo naman po ay head teacher with teaching load, usually ito po ay available or nangyayari sa secondary, mga head teachers, department heads with teaching load, IPCR yung gagamitin po ninyo, but you need to capture the expected administrative tasks and objectives in the highly proficient tool. So, kung meron po doon, pa-take note na lang din po, you need to highlight that. Now, for head teachers without teaching load, pero hindi designated as school head, no? Usually, mga ano rin po ito sa secondary. IPCR rin po ang gagamitin ninyo, anchored on the OPCRF of the school head. Okay, and assistant principal, same din po, IPCRF anchored on the OPCRF of the school head. Now, school head or designated TIC, OPCRF po ang gagamitin po ninyo. Ang rule lang po dito, kung para mabilis po natin maintindihan, kapag po may hawak po kayong eskwelahan with designation po, no, duly signed and issued by the SDS, OPCRF po ang gagamitin po ninyo. Okay, kapag wala po kayong school, yun po, IPCRF anchored on the OPCRF of the school head. Clear po? Clear? Crystal clear. Now, part of, and I'm down to my last slide. Ayan. So, these are the list of the annexes in the interim guidelines. So, in-explain po dyan almost all of the slides that I presented this morning, but may mga specific details na siya. We actually encourage everyone to download all the tools, appropriate to your level po, no? So, kung teacher 1 to 3, you download PMS tool for proficient teacher. Tapos, basahin din po ninyo yung Annex C, classroom observation tools for PMS. So, yung COT, Annex C1 for proficient, COT rating sheet for proficient. So, make sure yung consistencies po of the appropriate level or the tool sa inyo po. And including the inter-observer agreement form and yung Annex D po, yung electronic IPCRF, para hindi na rin po kayo gagawa. May naka-ready na rin po dyan. So, kindly scan the QR code in your screen and it will redirect you to the link where you can find po yung mga nasa screen po na mga documents. Isang paalala lang din po, hindi po ito binibenta. So, wag po tayong bumili kung saan-saan because all of the documents here are free All you need to do is to maximize its use and download it, read it, and understand it carefully and prepare for your performance assessment happening starting next week. Okay, so I think this is the end of my presentation, and with that po, no, we are very fortunate to be with you this morning, and somehow po, no, we were able to shed light on confusion, and at the same time, we're able to discuss it for you to understand it carefully. We are also hoping that somehow, or in one way or another, we ease some burden on the documentary requirements which you experienced previously. And we're very proud, together with the team of the National Technical Working Group, that we were able to share po, no, some solutions about the experience that we've got from the previous implementation of the RPMS PPST. And with the directives that we've got from secretary down to our undersecretary, we highly no po, encourage everyone to understand po and go through all the forms para po medyo hindi po tayo mahirapan. And we appeal, ayan, we appeal also for our school head teachers, and master teachers to somehow do not add anymore on what was required. Okay, so kung ang sinabi po dyan na iisa lang, wag po nating papreprodusin ng 10 yung mga teacher, no? So let's be part of the solution and not to add po, no, to a, administrative burden that they are encountering. So we hope that we were able to shed light on that, and we are happy our team po, no, headed by our unit po, no, RPMS unit headed by Liz and Mikay. We're very happy to receive all constructive feedback and also concerns how we will be able to improve the performance management system for our teachers. This is the tool for our teachers, created by our teachers, other than po, no, anyone else. So this is for you. Let's maximize it and grab that opportunity to improve our teaching practice in the context of a collaborative, yan, and constructive, and at the same time po, helping environment, no? Something that we share and we care para po sa mga bata. So magandang umaga po sa lahat at marami pong salamat.